How are you today?
Good.
Okay, I hope all of you have a good condition as well. Today, our topic is about defining and giving example. It will be explained by Vicky, and at the end, this our Zoom meet will be explained about the assignment. So, Vicky, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Okay, Aji, thank you. Aji, can you help me to share the screen, please?
Sure. Can you see my screen, Vicky?
Yeah, Aji. Okay, thank you, Aji. Can you zoom out the PowerPoint? Okay, thank you, Aji. Today topic we have it's about example. So yeah, let us guys. Do you have you ever listened about maybe? Stress and fitur if you pernah dengar nggak topik defining uh, atau cuman defining doang nih, pernah dengar topik ini nggak gitu. Okay, sorry, can you hear my voice? Okay, wait. So guys, ya diulangin ya. Udah pada pernah dengar nggak tentang defining and giving example? Mungkin just defining something at elementary school maybe. Okay, thank you Putra for your answer. So Aji, next please. So yeah, defining and giving as example. Why we should define something and why we should give examples while explaining something and how. Okay, Aji, defining and giving example. So yeah, this is example from defining and giving example. This is a text about paragraph. So yeah, I hope one of you can read this text without I mention the name. Should I mention the name for just read this text? Okay, let me choose the one name from all of you guys. Wait, wait, Anifa Aulia. Can you read this text for us? Anifa, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read this text?
Okay, I will try to read this text, defining and giving example. My sound is clear.
Yeah, Anifa.
Okay. Okay, I will next. Defining and giving example. A paragraph is a brief piece of writing that is around 7 to 10 sentences long. It has a topic sentence and supporting sentence that all relate closely to the topic sentence. The paragraph from refers to its overall structure, which is a group of sentences focusing on a single topic.
Okay, thank you, Anifa, for your okay, Aji. Aji is a man, guys. Okay. Do you find the definition from this defining and giving example? Defining it's describe about something. For example, I have perfume right here. So I have to defining these things. So I have to give some example too. So do you see the defining from this text? Defining ya, definisi gitu. This text have some definition from a paragraph and example. Do you find it? Yes, definisi from the text. No, definisi dari si teks ini. Jadi teks ini menceritakan tentang paragraf. Nah, apa sih definisi dari paragraf itu sendiri gitu? Okay, Putra, Muhammad Eka Saputra. What shall I call you? Putra Eka. Do you find the definition? While we wait Putra, maybe anyone? Okay, go ahead, Putra. Which one? Can you turn on your microphone, please? So you can read the text.
Okay.
Okay, Putra.
One example, another.
Sorry, your sound isn't sounds clearly.
Okay. Test.
Okay.
I'm give example. Another definition of paragraphs is are stated by example in the field of language. Below paragraph is part of an essay consisting of a number of sentences which is express unit of information with the main idea as the control.
Okay, Putra, have you done? Are you done?
Okay. Tes tes.
Okay.
Tes. Okay.
Yeah.
Another definition of paragraph is as stated by expert in field of language. Below paragraph is part of an essay consisting of a number of sentences, which is express units of information with the main ideas as the control.
Okay, Putra. Thank you for your uh answer. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Let me tell you guys something. This text didn't have any example. It's a definition from a paragraph. Let me tell you something. A paragraph is a brief piece of writing that is around 7 to 10 sentence long. It has a topic sentence and supporting sentence that all relate closely to the topic sentence. The paragraph form refers to its overall structure, which is a group of sentence focusing on a single topic. So yeah, this text it's about definition of paragraph. So yeah, I think this text have you if you see this word is it's have some meaning to defining something. For example, I have perfume right here. Perfume is a blah 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 blah. That's a defining something. Just like that. Okay, defining and giving example. Why we so define something? Because while we tell about something, we have to what is called it? It's like give an idea to your topic, just like that. Why we should give example? Example for help to help you to make your audience understand about your topic. Okay, next we have a text again. So yeah, can you read this text for us? Just relawan gitu ya, yang mau who want to read this text, or I have to mention the name again to read this text. Okay, Rizky Ansyah.
Okay. Can I read them?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Defining and giving example. There are many greetings to do in Sydney during summertime. For example, if the temperature are warm and there is a good breeze, it is always a treat to go sailing in the harbor. When the weather get real hot, most people head for the beach. Beach is such a Manly, Bondi, and Cronulla. Outdoor activities are also popular. For instance, many people have because and play cricket or golf when the weather is fine.
Okay, thank you, Rizky Ansyah. Okay, so guys, do you find the definition? or do you just see this, just see the example? Just raise your hand. From this text, do you find the definition, guys? Or do you find the example maybe? So let me repeat. Okay, Jaya.
Okay, so I found the example. For example, if the temperature are warm and there is a good breeze, it is always a treat to go sailing in the harbor. It is the first example. And then the second example is if the weather gets really hot, most people head for the beaches such as Manly, Bondi, and Cronulla. Manly, Bondi, and Cronulla, it's an example for the beach name in Australia. And then the third example is outdoor activities are also popular. For instance, many people have barbecues and play cricket or golf when the weather is fine. It's the third example. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jaya. Yeah. So you're right. This text it's about just example. Let me repeat this text. There are many great things to do in Sydney during summertime. For example, it's the keyword from giving example. If the temperatures are warm and there is a good breeze, it is always a treat to go sailing in the harbor. When the weather gets really hot, most people hate for the beaches. Jadi di Sydney ya, kalau misal cuacanya lagi panas, jadi banyak yang nyari pelacur, lonte yang kayak gitulah. Jama, ya okay. And any outdoor activities, yeah. I know you are laughing. Besides your screen. Okay, Aji, next, please. 5 important question to ask. Why does my audience need to know the definition of this term, of your topic, of your things you explained about? How much does my audience already know about this term and about the subject in general? And the third, what related ideas and concepts does my audience already know? And the fourth, what does the term mean? And the fifth, what familiar concrete example will help my audience understand this new term? So ya, kenapa sih audiens kita harus tahu dulu definisi dari sesuatu ini gitu? Ada yang tahu? Bisa resen ya. Jadi defining and giving example it's about mendefinisikan sesuatu dan memberikan contohnya. Jadi semisal saya mau mendefinisikan sebuah botol nih. Botol. Nah, botol ini jenisnya ada apa aja? Botol kaca, botol plastik kayak gitu. Nah, botol kaca dan plastik masuk ke contoh gitu. Sebagai gambaran to have your audience. Jadi biar ngebantu si audiensnya ngerti gitu apa sih yang lagi kita omongin gitu. Why does my audience need to know the definition of this term? Ada yang mau jawab? Maybe Anwar Rifki A. Do you want to answer the first question?
The number one.
Yes.
Why does
Go ahead, Yanuar. Okay, wait, Yanuar.
yes?
Five important question to ask. The first one, why does my audience need to know the definition of this term, of this topic? For the second, how much does my audience already know about this term and about the subject in general? The third, what related ideas and concept does my audience already know? Fourth, what does the term mean? And five, what familiar concrete example will help my audience understand this new term? Oke, jadi pertanyaan pertama, kenapa sih audience atau pendengar kita perlu tahu dulu definisi dari topik yang kita bawakan? Dan yang kedua, seberapa besar pendengar kita mengetahui tentang topik yang dibawakan dan juga subjek dalam lingkup besar, dalam lingkup umum gitu. Dan yang ketiga, apa yang menghubungkan, apa yang terhubung gitu dari ide ini ke konsep. Jadi apa yang menghubungkan ide ini dengan konsepnya yang sudah diketahui oleh si pendengar kita. Dan yang keempat, apa arti topik yang kita bawakan gitu. Dan yang kelima, what familiar concrete example. Jadi contoh apa yang paling wait Okay, so yeah, Aji, help me to share the screen, please. Aji. Zoom out, please. Oke, jadi tadi nyampe di poin nomor 4 ya. Apa arti dari topik yang dibawakan? Jadi misal botol. Jadi apa sih artinya botol tuh gitu? Dan yang kelima, apa contoh konkret yang familiar yang bakal ngebantu penonton atau pendengar kalian untuk paham tentang topik yang kalian bawakan. Tadi yang mau jawab pertanyaan nomor 1, Januar ya, yang udah dipanggil tadi namanya. Januar, kenapa audiens perlu tahu definisi dari topik yang kamu bawakan gitu?
In order to someone can know about the point of the thing being discussed and can understand the outline of the topic.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. You're right. So yeah, why does my audience need to know? Because while we tell something, we have to tell about the definition first. Because while we didn't mention about the definition, the audience will be confused about your topic. Okay, thank you, Yanuar, for your The second question, how much does my audience already know about this term and about the subject in general? Jadi seberapa besar sih? Jadi kita perlu mengira-ngira dulu nih penonton. Penonton kita atau pendengar kita udah seberapa jauh tahu mengenai topik yang kita bawakan dan seberapa besar dia udah tahu topik ini secara umum gitu. Ada yang mau jawab pertanyaan yang kedua? Or I have to call the name again? Gabriel Darren, maybe? Gabriel Darren, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, the question is how much does my audience already know about this term and about the subject in general? Let me give you some example. I have to tell about battle. So I have to make sure how much does my audience already know about battle. So you have to menghitung ya, mengira-ngira seberapa jauh gitu. Dan seberapa jauh juga si pendengar kita nih tahu botol tuh secara umumnya kayak gimana? Boleh dijelasin, Darren? Darren. Okay, Darren, go ahead. Okay, wait. Let me explain something. So yeah, I will give you some topic, Darren. You have to talk about battle, and you have to think how much does your audience already know about your topic and about the subject in general. So you have to think, you have to see the your audience, your audience. How much does your audience already know about your battle?
Maybe it depend on the topic during discussion because maybe there are those who understand better and some don't understand.
Okay, thank you, Darren, for your answer. So yeah, you do a great job. Your answer is right, and yeah, to make some conversation better, you have to see your partner in conversation. And yeah, thank you, Darren, for your answer. And the third question, what related ideas and concept does my audience already know? Jadi ketika aku ngasih topik tentang dompet nih, misal dompet. Nah, apa sih sesuatu yang terhubung dengan dompet gitu? Misal, the place for keep your money, maybe just like that. It's example. Maybe I want to know about your POV, your point of view about this question. This question is related to defining and giving example too. Um, who want to answer the third question? Okay, I will choose the one to answer the third question. Julian Fernando, maybe. Julian Fernando, can you help me to find out about the answer from the third question, please? I will give you one topic. The topic is about wallet. Just tell me what related ideas and concept does your audience already know about wallet? Dompet, dompet. Julian, I'm waiting for your answer.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What related ideas and concept does my audience already know is like just already know like what's
Okay,
the peak of your what is it? You guys already know the concept in your the presentation or the question, and you guys can imagine other meeting there's yeah concept.
okay. To give some gambaran ya. Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay, thank you for your answer, Julian. I really appreciate it, and I'll be the next. Uh, it'll be the next, the fourth. Uh, the fourth question. What does the term mean? So I will give you some object to uh, for you to describe about this about your topic. I will choose the one again because kalian tidak ada kesadaran. No, I'm kidding. Nanda Zainur Rohman. You have
Yes, sir.
to. Okay. What does the term mean? I will give you some topic. The topic is about perfume. And what does the perfume mean from your point of view? Gitu. Jadi kamu harus nyari tahu ya, harus berpikir apa sih arti si perfume itu, dan supaya kamu bisa mengarahkan audiens kamu biar mengerti apa sih parfum itu tuh artinya apa gitu. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand this material because I just and the rest, sir.
Okay. So yeah, today topic it's about defining and giving some example. So we have to give some no. We have to defining about something and giving example from that something. So for example, I have to defining about a bottle. So I have to give some example too about the bottle, like that. And this is five important question to ask while you um, to make a list for your things to tell about, like that. Are you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you answer the first question or just next to another participant? Okay, just next ya. Okay. The fourth question. Okay, wait. Naira Putri Wilaksono, can you answer the question? Okay, I will give you one things to you think about that mean. The thing is sneakers, sepatu gitu. Shoes.
Shoes are one type of footwear.
Sorry. Your voice isn't sounds clearly. Can you repeat?
Shoes are one type of footwear.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Your answer it's giving example exactly, but I really appreciate it. Okay, the next question: what familiar concrete example will help my audience understand this new term? Exactly, Myra. Your answer it's about the familiar concrete example, not what does the term mean. Kalau misal bicara tentang sepatu ya, sepatu kan kalau misal pengertian dari si sepatu, berarti sepatu itu sesuatu yang dipakai di kaki. Nah, udah itu selesai. Tapi yang disebutkan oleh Maira tadi itu udah menjawab pertanyaan yang nomor 5 juga gitu. Oke, thank you Maira for your answer. Aji, tolong next. Okay, thank you. Do you have any question, guys, about this material? Okay, wait. Okay, Tara, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So, what did I need to call it? Mr. Vicky.
Okay.
I'm sorry because I'm late joining this class. So,
It's okay.
is there any particular form of this material that you can share with us so I can learn this thing?
Okay. All of you guys have to join a Google Classroom after this meet. I will share the link for you, so you can see the material of this topic, Tara.
Okay. And is there any absent link that have been shared to this form before?
Yeah, we have. Your Aji will share twice. Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
What are you doing exactly?
I mean, me.
Yeah, you.
Okay, so the story is very long, but I make it short. I'm
Okay,
at school before. So when at school, there is no internet connection available there. But Alhamdulillah, there is some Wi-Fi, school Wi-Fi connection that really bad at network connection that connected to my phone. And there is some career that get into that network. So there is some of the WhatsApp message that have got in my inbox mail.
Okay.
And I was realized the course when it at about 4 p.m. here. So it's about 3 p.m. at waktu Indonesia Barat, I think.
Okay.
So then I make a rush into my teacher, tell them about this thing, and they were just get me to get home. But I think it was too late. And from my school to my home is about 12 kilometers, so I need to rush here.
Okay. You mentioned the short story, but that's really okay. Thank you.
Actually, the last story is very long.
I really appreciate your effort, yeah, to join this class. So thank you. I
very
will
much.
share this material to you guys. And yeah, do you have any question for this material? Not just Tara, to everyone.
Okay.
Maybe Tara, do you have a question?
Yes, about this material.
Okay.
So in the shared screen, there's about 5 important questions to ask. So in what condition that this 5 point will we use to ask someone?
Okay, thank you for your question. 5 important question to ask. It's about 5 point. 5 point you have to mention to make your topic getting better. So you have to see why you have to see your audience need to know first the definition of this term. And the second, how much does your audience already know about this term? Jadi kamu harus tahu dulu seberapa jauh pendengar kamu tahu tentang topik yang akan kamu bawakan dari skala kecil hingga ke skala umum yang lebih ke skala besar gitu. Dan yang ketiga, what related ideas and concept does your audience already know? Jadi ide apa dan konsep seperti apa yang audiens kamu tahu tentang topik yang akan kamu bawakan. Jadi ini it's not just about question, it's a point to make your conversation or your topic presentation. Let's call it its presentation for you to tell to your audience like that. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone, do you have a question again? And yeah, okay. In today you have a task, homework exactly. You have to make a PowerPoint about defining and giving example. And the topic it's you feel free to choose. We don't have any jadi nggak ada ketentuan khusus, nggak ada TNC khusus untuk topiknya. Kalian bebas menentukan topik apapun, kalian bebas mendefinisikan apapun dan memberikan contoh tentang apapun. Jadi misal kalian mendefinisikan tentang pohon. Nah, kalian kasih contoh juga tentang pohon gitu. Apa aja bebas gitu. And don't forget to fill the attendance form. Ya. You have to make a PowerPoint and you have to make the video too. And the video it's and the content of your video it's about your PowerPoint like that, about your about the definition of your about your things you have has been choose like that. Jadi kalian tentuin dulu nih topik yang bakal kalian bawakan. Misal kalian membawakan topik sebuah pohon ya, yang aku bilang tadi. Kalian bikin PowerPoint dari si pohon itu dulu. Definisinya apa dan contohnya kayak gimana. Si poni contohnya kayak gimana. Untuk dan contoh dari si pohon ini kayak gimana gitu supaya audiens kalian tuh ngerti. Jadi misal dan contoh PowerPoint-nya nanti akan saya share juga ya. Contoh PowerPoint-nya nanti di Google Classroom. Jadi misal aku nih mendefinisikan tentang pohon tadi. Nah, aku ngasih contoh juga tentang si pohon itu gimana. Nah, setelah dibikin PowerPoint, kalian harus presentasi di dalam video dengan PowerPoint yang sudah kalian buat. Kayak gitu. Ada yang ditanyakan tentang okay, it's personal task ya. Tugas pribadi, bukan kelompok. Jadi sepersatu orang siapin satu topik ya, apa aja, ya kan? Terus setelah itu kalian definisiin tentang topik yang kalian bawakan. Setelah itu kasih contohnya, dan kalian buat video presentasinya juga. Kayak gitu. Do you get it? Don't forget to fill the attendance form from Mas Aji ya. Karena absensi juga mempengaruhi untuk kelulusan training ini gitu. Ada pertanyaan nggak kira-kira dari tugasnya? Dan nanti tugasnya bakal dijelasin juga di Google Classroom. Google Classroom-nya bakal di-share sore hari ini ya. Oke, kalau misal nggak ada pertanyaan, if there's no question again, I will return back to Aji as a moderator for today.
Okay, guys, can you hear my voice? Yes.
Okay, Aji, go ahead.
Okay, if anyone wants to ask, if nothing anyone wants to ask, I will close this meeting. Before that, sorry if you see my screen, guys. If you see my
Guys,
screen,
we have to take a picture. Turn on your camera.
okay. One, two. Wait. One, two. Can you repeat again? Okay. 1, 2. Okay, done. Okay, done. Thank you, Aji. And today, thank you everyone for joining this class. So if you have any question, you can do on the group chat. Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, you don't have to hesitate to ask because I'm not your teacher. We are tutor sebaya ya. Jadi kita partner diskusi, discussion partner. Sorry. I'm getting lagging. So yeah, thank you. You can leave this room. So yeah, thank you guys. See you. See you next week.
See you.